it's going to be Marina Lobo to get us underway. With the fault.
Non-stop chatting, so important.
Just a little bit long there from Alonso, 15 love.
Could be a wise move by Cancun, bringing these two players in together to play together. So tight, just out.
Very long. Time.
Little team talk, so 20 seconds between points maximum.
Just a little time warning there from the umpire.
Well, it does well to keep that one going, Sophia Saiz. Just shows what can happen sometimes if that ball hits the cage at the between 3 and 4 meters. Now we're played.
Big winner.
Hit hard and flat.
Just, you know, before this match ends, I did pick those as my pick.
No, it hasn't ended.
No,
yet,
just you know,
No,
I don't want to.
no.
You know, take all the glory at the end.
No. It's good to see you put yourself on the line right now.
I put my faith in Cancun Waves in this match.
Ah, lovely little drop shot. Marta as well. Strong bajada, but well defended again.
Great reflexes at the net.
40-15.
40-15.
Good point.
I think this is going to be another very competitive game, just like the one we saw earlier. So the fans here definitely getting their money's worth, seeing the best players in action.
It's getting a good deep serve.
Got a bearing slightly wrong on that occasion.
40-30.
Shot that both players have come forward. Delightful.
Lovely shot. Great bajada right down that line, and all of a sudden our first golden point and thus break point
Marta, Ortega,
of this game.
That's a really good lob.
Oh my word, she did really well to deal with that, Sophia Saiz.
Gifted.
Cancun Waves.
And in the end, they're just holding on.
They're on that back foot after Marta's lob. Such a good lob. Just goes to show how you can turn defense into offense with a lob. It's not always defensive.
Time.
Struggling with the door there.
Just working. Do they open differently here? to the right, to left. Quick sip, and then back out onto court. You don't really get a change, to be honest, and a sit down after just the opening
No.
game. They will do 2 minutes
Marta Ortega
after 3
to
games.
serve.
Okay, Marta Ortega to serve. Just stretching for that a
Lob
little bit, wasn't she?
15.
Love 15.
Didn't get a call there,
Love
Marta. So she
30.
actually asked her opponent, where are they? That is lovely.
That's really
that
well
was
played.
A really good drop
15-30.
shot. Hit was so much side spin as well.
Yeah, 15-30. All. Once again, looked a bit long, that serve to me.
30 low. 30 all.
Sophia Saiz had a little complaint about it, but nothing too drastic.
Sometimes it's really difficult to see. If you're the person returning, it needs to be the person who's not returning, who looks down the line, who should call it in or out.
That's well played. And again, brilliant block. Brilliant.
Excellent reflexes again by Martita.
40-30.
Back live. That's going long, it is indeed.
It was
One game
dropping,
on.
but one of those ones that if you
Game, Las
had to
Vegas
hit the back
smash.
wall,
Yeah.
One game
you have no
all.
chance of returning. At least had an attempt, went too long, and it's 1-1.
Sophia Saiz to serve.
It's gone long.
15
15
love.
love. Bit of frustration there for Martita Ortega.
Now, so far for her 2 games, but the points that Lobo and Saiz are winning are mistakes by their opponents.
Just clips the net there. Recovered really well, Martita. Aye, mistake there from Sophia Saiz.
15 all.
Really good serve that, right up against the glass. Possible to return. Or virtually impossible to return.
For me, new, definitely.
Oh, well, if Martita can't return it, then you know.
That,
Well played.
yeah, that lob set up quite nicely. Yeah, they lost. Basically control the point with that lob. Too close to the glass, and it went up high. Good height.
Another little conversation.
Time. Hold.
both long and wide.
Oh, brilliant. Let's just get that back into play, but
Well played though by...
not much else you could have done there.
30-40.
Decisive stuff there from Alejandra Alonso.
You can see that they don't have the power of their opponents.
Bajada here, isn't she? Well blocked at the net, but good
Excellent
play.
winner.
Really good play from Alonso there.
They lead 2
Once
games
again,
to
won
1.
perhaps partly because of that bajada from Marta.
They're starting to, you can see, they're on top in each and every point. Even in that first game they lost because they made 2 unforced errors. Great angle there.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
I think even she had been expecting it, she'd have struggled really.
Normally when a player cuts across, the more natural shot is down the middle. But just open the face of the racket, put it to the other side of Marina, Lobo.
Don't forget that Cancun in 2023 were season finalists. It's in the inaugural season of the Pro Padel League.
They had a few injury issues last season, but still
Obviously,
disappointed not to qualify for Cities Cup, but I do think they will be there. I'm not too sure which 2 teams will miss out, but I don't think it's going to be the Cancun Waves.
Where's Alejandra? Alonso serving. Pushes that backhand a little bit on the backhand. He just had a few problems there with the glass, did Marina Lobo, 15-all. Remember, Marta, Ortega and Alejandra Alonso, a break to the good, looking to consolidate that break. Oh, it's a cracking backhand.
Beautiful, well played.
15-30.
Really good shot there
Good
from
backhand
Saiz.
slice down the line.
Yeah, it was long. That's a great backhand
returns
as
the
well.
favour.
Yep.
30-all.
Marina.
You see, though, they do struggle more than their opponents to hit outright winners.
40-30.
Which
They're
obviously
having to
means,
grind out the point a lot more.
which obviously means your rivals are going to end up with more options. Because technically they're not bad at all. They're
Very good,
they're
very
excellent.
good players, very good players. Strategic, well positioned, with some great shots.
Game Las Vegas Smash. They lead 3 games to 1.
3-1 to the smash after that smash. Was that a long way out, Martita?
Oh,
Sophia
anticipated
Saiz to serve.
by Martita.
Correction. Marina Lobo to serve.
Okay, it's Marina Lobo serving again.
Two players have come forward. After the first call was no one.
It's another good lob, isn't it, for Martita? That's gone long in the end, under pressure.
Love 15.
Love 15.
Well, they've lost 3 straight games.
Time. Net. First service.
Just falling the right side for her.
And that's gone wide.
Love
That's gone
30.
wide. In trouble here on their service game.
She's looking for the stanchion, wasn't she? Just getting going, aren't
Yeah.
they, Martita and Alejandra Alonso? Love 40, chance to go 4-1 to the good.
They've built up some steam after dropping that first game of the set.
Got away with that, Sophia went right below her, under her back
Bit of a
racket.
miss hit there by Marta.
Out.
Just now,
15-40.
15-40. Good rally. Once again, just clinging into that game there. Saiz and Lobo.
Saw the whole Cancun team celebrate that point. They know how important it is for the players to get back into this opening set.
So they're going to be in action again tomorrow.
Brilliant.
well
Martita.
played.
Game,
Anticipated it
Yeah,
really
she
well.
reads the game so well. She was number 1 for a reason. Had a couple of injuries, and of course, other players, you know, break into top 25, break into the top 10, and eventually take that number 1 spot. But very experienced, very entitled, has played with all the best players in the world, has done for almost a decade.
One of the problems about injuries, of course, is that you, in lots of other tournaments, so once you fall out of the top 10 or the top 16, then all of a sudden you find yourselves in the early rounds playing the favourites.
Yeah,
and
in
that
the
makes
draw.
it just so much
Yeah.
harder
And also,
to get points.
you sometimes play with other players that maybe are ranked below you, and it's difficult to return to where you once were. We've seen that with Salazar, for example.
Yeah.
But here, very good first set. They dropped the first game, but even in that first game, they only lost it because they made 2 silly mistakes.
And they had a golden point as well.
power, of course, is an important aspect of paddle, not the most important, but we are seeing how power, they're just winning the points. When they're in those positions, they're winning the points. Unlike Cancun Waves, who when they have those volleys, they're not winning those points outright.
Just looking over at the bench, Javier Barahon has picked up his racket bag. And
Already?
Looks as if he's sort of, I get the feeling he might be going to do a little bit of warm-up. Does that mean he thinks he can see where the wind blows?
Well, the practice court is just certainly about a minute away from here, just on the other side of this wall. And I'm sure they want to warm up before the proper warm-up.
Okay, it's Martita Ortega.
$15 love.
Nothing to do with that really, is there? 15 love.
That is the perfect shot. If you're not going to hit that clean winner that's going to bounce out that off the fence, just drop dead. They are really firing all cylinders now in this opening set.
But it's what you were saying about winning points.
Yeah, we don't see those shots from Cancun Waves. And also because they haven't been allowed to get anywhere near the net in those positions to hit those winners.
That was a little bit of an unforced error there from Marta. 30-15.
That was hit perfectly.
You know, we've said it's not the quickest court in the world, but
no,
it's
but she
still
brings it
travelled,
home.
didn't
She brings it home again. They're enjoying themselves out there. I wonder if they will get back together again. Playing so well.
I was wondering how it might affect them.
Having recently split.
Yeah.
So far,
Could it have been?
Wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't know, because did the split and was there a little bit of disagreement? Could it affect how you play? Your relationship on court and off court.
looking at the body language, you've got two players who are buzzing right now.
Yeah, 5-1.
And two players who are thinking,
yeah, how do
just
we get out of this?
Set out the way,
How do we
and
get out of this?
hopefully, we can look at what happened in the opening women's game.
Is that what you
We
think?
lose that first set.
Do you reckon players think that? Let's get this set out of the way and
I
start
think
again, or do you try and think, look, let's try and grind out a
sometimes it's
couple
almost
more
like
points?
a fresh slate. You've lost that set. Of course, you want to try and win the set, come back. But you're 5-1 down. Ideally, you'd like to start that next set serving. Win your serve and then break. That would be ideal.
15 love.
Because it wouldn't be the first time somebody comes back from 5-1 down to win a
No,
set.
no.
But when you look at the body language, it doesn't say that's going to happen. Yeah, impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, because you get into position, you prepare for the shot, your
And then
racket's
up.
back, and then you have
Nah,
a
you
split
can't.
second to readjust because the kick off the fence.
Absolutely impossible.
But credit to Las Vegas Smash, who were looking for that shot.
Right. First service.
Again, looks for that angled return. Works the space.
Used that lob really well to get back into position. That's a lovely
Well played.
shot, lovely shot.
30-15.
Reflexes, double-handed backhand down the line, not too powerful.
But it just died as well,
Yeah,
to be
because
fair.
if
Look,
you hit that any harder,
yeah, it's going to come back.
yeah, it will carry through. Tremendous hit.
Yeah.
30 all.
Just 2 points needed to take this opening set. Oh,
Got a little bit of touch of fortune there when she needed it as
Forfeit,
well.
yeah.
yeah, they need it. They need it. They need Lady Luck to smile them a little in this set.
Just whips that one in. Well defended by Sophia Saiz.
Just
Game.
out, and that was good because Sophia Saiz straight away was the first person to react to say it had gone out.
Yeah.
And it was a big point. It could have been a golden point.
Oh.
Had they have won this point. Watch it here.
Let's have a look. Just grazes it. It's almost impossible to tell.
Yeah, as it drops, there's the point
Yeah.
of contact. But sometimes the player who has the best view is the player who hit the shot, who's standing directly behind the ball.
Yeah,
When you're
to be
running
fair,
across,
she doesn't
sometimes you can't tell.
she
Then the
doesn't-
ball's just below you, you can't even see if it's in or out.
No, she doesn't complain at all, does she, Marta? Still, they will be back serving for the first set.
So you lose this game, but at least you start the next set serving. You hang on to your service game, you break, you hang on to your service game, puts you in a good position in that second set. A lot of players do prefer starting a set serving.
I think it's a psychological thing, because if you hold your serve, break and hold, then it's 3-love. And
It's
you
like-
think we're halfway there. But in
It's like
fact, it's
penalty
just,
shootout. The team that takes the first penalty.
but it's just, even though you're just one break to the good,
It's 3-0.
yeah.
Time. Players to the court, please.
Want to get this over as soon as possible. There they are. First two players out on the court.
Just having a little chat there was Sophia with Maxi Arce, one of the members of the men's team. Well, one of the male members of the team. Wow, great stuff,
Oh.
brilliant stuff.
Great rally at the net.
Law 15.
Two great blocks there from Sophia Saiz. Block
Ball.
volleys. Clips them.
Lovely.
What a
Really,
great
really
shot,
good
yeah.
volley. Really good. Just
15 all.
tucks it away into the corner. Oh, that's an
fantastic.
excellent backhand.
30-15.
Reminded me of Delphi Brer, that kind of shot.
There's hardly any space there between the two, between Lobo and Saiz. played Marina Lobo. Changes the angle there. Martita.
Still on the back foot. However, defending to do.
This point, and she did really well there again. Martina Lobo.
Oh, Martita with a classic.
40-15.
But really difficult shot to execute. Look at that.
Snap.
The tiniest of gaps between those two rackets. Enough for to squeeze a ball.
And they were. The thing is, there. I think that was the game in microcone, wasn't it? Because Saiz and Lobo were. They were keeping in there, they were hanging in there, they were defending, but they never really had the chance to attack. So, set points.
First shot we've seen hit the roof, which is at a very decent height here at the Wayfair Arena.
A lot higher than I originally thought, actually. Still 2 set points.
Got that fake smash all wrong.
Yeah, did well though, Marina Lobo, but in the end, it doesn't matter because that is the first set. Martita Ortega wraps that one up, 6 games to 2. Good start.
Played really well, the two.
For the Las Vegas smash.
Really well.
Sophia Rojo sat behind them. We weren't sure, were we, when we were looking early this morning before the teams were actually named, whether it was Sophia or Alejandra Alonso, the partner Martita.
But they've got 3 very good women players sat there for this event in Miami. So if one player were to rest, one player picks up an injury, fingers crossed we don't see any injuries here or throughout the events with PPL, you have a very experienced player waiting for the opportunity to help.
Well, another option is, of course, you might have two games in 2 days and you just want to rotate.
Yeah, rotate. Keep players fresh, because you might know by the end of today, if you win 2-0, that there's a good chance you're going to be in the event on Sunday, the podium event. And there might be, for a certain team, a dead rubber even, where the result won't have a big bearing on whether or not you qualify, and you might think, okay.
Well, yeah, but you go for the points. Though, thinking about
but
the.
Do you look at the bigger picture perhaps and think, okay, I'd rather be all fresh for the final?
Nah, bird in the hand.
But
Time. Players to the court, please.
Okay.
Time.
Yep. Nobody's taking any notice of the referee, who is calling the players back to the court.
you might have to say it one more time.
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 Come on.
Players to the court.
Thank you
please.
very much.
Players to the court.
Please.
Well, I understand Cancun Waves maybe using up as much time as possible. So maybe get a few messages across, a few things that need to be tinkered with.
It's hard to see what else they can do. As I say, they've basically not played badly, but they just don't have the same force, do they?
Marina Lobo to
But
serve.
they've got to try and get to the net. Some lobs. The lobs need to be deeper.
It's Martina Lobo serving again.
But now that the net, can they stay there?
Oof, just well there, Martina. Just wrong way around at the moment, but keeps that in.
very few players like Martita have that kind of ability look to adapt to anything. And a point.
Managed to switch back to their natural sides. Good lob.
Just had enough to carry back over to their side of the court. I thought for a second Marina might just get there.
Yeah, I think Martita was in the
It
right
was
place just to.
agonising. You're always so close,
I think even if she just got a little touch, it would have left her a wee bit out of position. Not 15. Good serve.
15 all.
Tremendously difficult to execute that shot off the back glass like that. 30-15, well played.
30-15.
You can see how they're celebrating the points they win. Key points.
Let's get a little team talk. Another big point here, chance to go 40-15 up. And well taken.
Well played.
40-15.
Right on top of the net. And she wants that ball back.
That's really bad.
That's the ball that's going to be used for the rest of the games here.
That's possibly the worst throw I've ever seen anyone do.
It was pretty
in
poor.
my
I
life.
think it was. I wasn't going to say anything.
Time.
Can't blame the wind, can you, in here?
Can't blame the wind now. Just gone out. So good response. That's what you're saying. You want to, if you lost a set, you want to win that first game, don't you?
And also, start that second set serving, hold on to your service game, maybe break, you hold on to your server game. It's only one break, but it's 3-0.
So they'll be back with new balls.
Marta Ortega to serve with new balls.
Martita Ortega. Serving. One love down in the second set, but one set to love to the good.
New balls after every 11 games, but the first change is after 9 games because the first warm-up period counts as 2.
15 love.
9 games and then it's every 11. Unless, of course, you lose a ball. Union dos.
Both of them come forward. Is that, maybe is that what Lobo and Saiz should try and do? Try and get to that net more?
Yeah, because if they stay back and just defend, they'll lose. They'll win some points, but not as many as their opponents. Well, took a gamble. Took a gamble. Not going to win them all.
30 love.
Also kind of like ran straight into the ball, you know. Wasn't really prepared.
Yeah, at an angle. racket at the wrong
Just
angle, everything.
swatted at the ball.
That's a great shot.
Brilliant shot. Scramble back well, Martita. Boy gets over the shot, over the rally.
Forcing them deep.
I think Marta's been excellent.
Really decisive. Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Got a bit of luck, perhaps, but
30-15.
just spun away and ran out of court. 30-15.
Had a couple of net calls go their way. Really, really good serve.
40-15.
Up against the glass.
Deep. No room to maneuver, really.
Oh, and another one.
40-30.
I mean, I know you apologise, but it still, still hurts.
But the thing is, in a court that's, you know, it's not as big as a tennis court, it's 20 by 10. The net is going to come into play a little bit more, isn't it? Just simply
Still
because it's more, still annoying.
It does, but it's still, you know, if you lose a point or 2 points back to back. We should clip them.
Yeah, yeah. Oof.
We'll get there.
Don't think that's going to be savable, though.
No.
I think she did quite well to save a
Game
face,
Las
actually,
Vegas
is that.
smash. One game all.
And
Whack.
just quick to apologise there, Marta.
Absolutely
Sophia
decisive with that
Saiz
winner.
to serve.
Sophia Saiz to serve now. 1-1 in this second set.
Love 15.
15 a little bit loose.
Yeah, volley, not the best approach volley. After a decent serve. Hopefully another good delivery in this time. Get to the net, stay to the net. And tie things at 15-all.
Played, kept them under pressure there.
15 all.
Very well there.
Just a little touch on it. Hey, Marta. Sorry, Alonso saw that, didn't she?
Yeah. Took the gamble, attacked the ball. Volley was straight into the bottom of the net. Quick check at the scoreboard there, Martita. We dominated that first set. But
This has been a bit
not
closer.
this second set, yeah.
Happens though, doesn't it? Happens
Yeah,
a lot.
already
It's,
had one comeback in the opening women's game from one set down to winning the golden. Tie break, let's see here.
well done. Just wasn't quite there for it. It was a bit too low
Ground
to go
straight,
for that. Yeah.
double-handed.
Yeah, never quite gets up for it to hit it. That did.
Good. Por cuatro.
4-30.
Well played. We will. Look, just returning there,
Deuce, golden
changing
point.
sides. So on a golden point.
And it's a big one as well, because
Alejandra
they've played well
Alonso,
in the second
30.
set.
No, exactly. That was exactly the moment you didn't want the luck to turn on you.
Still
Still
win
there,
this
though,
point,
isn't it?
hang on to their serve, head back to their bench, leading 2-1 in the second set. That's the game plan.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game
Game,
plan didn't go to plan,
They
and that is the break of
2 games to
serve, 2-1.
That was a game that they actually played quite well, but you're heading back to the bench.
And
The
you must
coach
be
is
thinking,
up just quickly to give them a high five, as in well played. But you've got nothing to show for your efforts.
yeah.
That was the final shot of the game.
Just getting a little cleaning at the court here.
Time.
Again, guess who's out on the court first?
Yep. It is Marta and Alejandra Alonso.
Alejandra Alonso to serve.
Well, yeah, definitely.
15
Last
love.
two. Times it's clipped the net. It's favoured. Smash.
We just left it a little bit short.
15 all.
Lobo and Saiz have the talent, I think, to beat their
30-15.
opponents. But they're young, they lack the experience, and they kind of just need to get a run together where they win a service game, break, hang on to their service game.
And if you look at, I mean this in a good, if you look at Marta's and Alejandra's shoulders, they've just got more power in there. To opt for the lob there because he couldn't get the body behind it.
Al revés. Just pointing out where about it was positioned.
Good chiquita there from Sophia's side. Two-handed backhand. And well done again.
Really wraps her hands up. Great backhand to bring that ball down. Sophia.
Another great rally. Well blocked to the net again.
This is a tremendous
Yeah,
rally.
that was a great little shot there to force them back, and it goes long. But congratulations there. You know, that's what we were saying about Lobo and Saiz. Sometimes they're gonna cling in and take the points. That was one of them.
Did really well. They didn't take any risks. And rare for Martita to miss.
Again, another long rally. This takes it out of you as well, doesn't it?
It does if you lose the point. If you win the point, you come out of it much stronger.
It's been good defence by Saiz and Lobo. That's a bit short though, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. One poor shot. And look there.
40-30.
And they were just hanging in there, weren't they? Second serve.
Bit of frustration there from the younger players.
She could get that. Oh!
She was there.
She was there.
She's
for it,
right.
wasn't
She took a
They lead 3 games
bit
to
the
1.
ball, picked it up, went dug her teeth into the ball.
In some ways,
Anticipation was there, got there. The sprint was perfect, the height, everything, apart from the shot. And even that hit the tape. And
I think
unlucky.
she won the patience game. That was a bit long, that serve. She won the patience game, didn't she? And then just wasn't able to take advantage of it.
Again, they're playing better than the first set. They are down 3-1. A breakdown.
15 love.
Marina Lobo serving. Oh, that's a nice drop shot and not the stretching. I think she got there, just didn't put enough on it. 30 love. Love.
40 love.
Completely forward her opponent with the angle on that smash. Just what they needed. 40 love. Okay, they head back to their bench, down 3-2 after a very good love service game.
Game tantos well.
Well, they have done.
Yeah, really well done.
Lead 3 games
Sent out
to 2.
2 love. 3-2, still right in this.
It's the opening game of the tie after this women's doubles. We've got the men's doubles. That's late. Smash Cancun Waves. That'll be the final match of the opening day of competition. And we will focus. Do join us. Return for day 2 of the competition, day 3, and of course day 4,
which is the podium day.
Podium day. That's when we've seen the trophy. It looks good. It was people here earlier, the media day.
People could only touch it with gloves on.
A lot of players didn't go anywhere near, understandably, because very superstitious players. You don't touch it before in case. A lot of fans
I'm not sure.
here in attendance. A few empties because quite a few have popped out.
For a bit of refreshment.
Yeah, quick break, maybe.
Quick refreshment break. There's a few food trucks.
Some great food here, great food. Great beverages on offer.
Well, that's interesting software, isn't it? I must confess. I haven't seen anything like that before.
I was wondering if they look better with the software or not.
Don't know, this time of the night. So, 3-2 to the good. Marta Ortega serving.
Scoop it.
Oh! Tell you what, if that had just bounced the other side and rolled along the floor.
That would have been a nasty one. They would have won the point.
15 love.
Didn't hit it at
No,
all.
got away with it.
Apologises.
But got away with it, 15 all. Wow. Good volley. Awkward one,
Tucked up against the glass, and also just didn't you see there, she's moving the racket again. That's how she would have liked to have played the shot, but so tied up against the glass. What you need to do there is have be a step forward so your racket doesn't hit the glass, or allow it to hit the glass, but then it becomes a very difficult shot to return. Oof, that's excellent again there from Marta.
That was a little moment of
finding
sort of
that fence.
rabia there, wasn't it?
Yeah, so often.
Stabs away at it there.
Well, they just need to focus on winning their service games. It's so good to send their opponents back deep. Marta is playing at a really high level here.
43.
Very good point.
Yep. And even the winning point was almost defended.
You knew straight away not enough on that smash.
Yep.
And they lost the point because of that poorly executed
point.
smash, and suddenly
Golden point.
it's
Sophia
Juice
Saiz
golden
to
point. Shows how dangerous a smash can be if it's not executed correctly. They've opted just to stay back and hang in this point. They're defending a
They've
lot
done
here.
that a lot in this set, actually.
Of course, I think maybe it's the nerves as well. It's such a big point, and they don't want to make any mistakes. But they can't just stay back and defend. Takes a lot out physically, mentally. It's very draining also.
He just Maybe we just get them into an unnecessary smash, leave it a bit short. It's a good shot.
That's a good shot. That's a good chance to get forward. Just lacking power there.
It's a bit of a man. I'm on a knife edge here, Eric. Well defended, well blocked.
That was defensive. Oh, that was such a good rally. And it's a shame it had to end it like in that fashion.
That was a big point, wasn't it? That really was a huge point. That could have been 3-all.
Oh. Just quickly, Marina going across, getting a towel. Tough point, tough game to lose.
Time.
Lovely fake
well
smash,
played,
really intelligent,
well played, yeah.
really intelligent.
15 love.
Really been made to work for it in this set. The rallies are longer and everything, aren't they, in this second set? Just trying to get baby it over.
15-all.
Great drop shot.
Well played.
30-15.
Just past the hour mark in the match.
How long it is
It
indeed.
is, it's gone long.
40-15.
Again, great defending.
Oh, got the angle wrong there.
Game, Cancun Waves.
So they defended the serve pretty well there.
4 games to 3.
They have defended the serves, apart from the break, really
Yeah, just one breakdown.
pretty effectively.
One breakdown, but they need to break. And
Well, they've been
Marta, on
close.
the hand, they've been playing quite well. There was a goal point, which they lost.
Total no me gana una volea, Alejandra. Sí. Un palmo por encima de la red que me la volee. Si la tiro por abajo. Si no, tiro no.
Very much in this set.
Ya nos dimos cuenta que por ahí, jugando por ahí arriba, es más,
More people filtering back in.
o sea, Ale cuando se tiramos muy a la cabeza entra muy bien con el rulo. Cuando se tiramos más a la
There's that drop shot again, which was excellent. The backspin just making it even
Unreturnable.
more impossible.
Big team talk coming up here.
1 hour, 4 minutes of that so far.
Sí, yo prefiero al medio que paralelo, porque paralelo al final igualmente uno es esa.
Well, the men's teams stretching off, warming up, getting ready. They could be on in a handful of minutes, or
a bit longer.
Time.
a bit longer if Sophia Saiz and Marina Lobo can break again.
We could have a we could have a tie
We
break.
could have another
No, but we could have a tie break and then a
super tie break.
Okay, Alejandra Alonso serving 4-3 to the good. But the last few games have been really close fought.
Sophia aquí, se va. Atrás. Atrás, nadie, mitad. Ojo ahí. Atrás, atrás. Atrás, atrás. Atrás, abiertas a medias. Reina.
Switch things. Look to switch things, Sophia.
Love
Should have
15.
kept, I would have kept going. Cross court.
But once again, it's just that defending, and then this time, that once again, there's been a mistake. Love 15.
Nada. Voy. Swing. Dos aquí, dos aquí.
Oh, out. Love
Love
30.
30.
Vamos, Ale. Atrás, atrás, atrás. Dos aquí. Muchísimo. Mucho. Sí. Sí, sí, estás. Sí. Atrás,
Once
revés.
again, great defending.
By all 4 players.
Atrás, atrás, a mitad ahora.
Really good contra pared. Martita. Now they come forward.
Sí, sale, sale con la pared. Revés libre, revés libre.
Oh,
Revés atrás.
caught out a little bit, but
What a point.
again,
Oh, just squeezes in. Oh, was it out?
don't
I
think
think
so,
it
no.
just squeezed
50.
in and wasn't expecting it to be in there, Marina. There, pensaba
she
que
was-
se iba. I thought it was going out. Just telling a doubles partner.
But they've been
Time.
playing really well. I mean, they've been defending for most of it, but really effectively, making it much more difficult. They've clearly been told to do it by the
Oh.
coach, haven't they?
Well, they're making less mistakes, taking less risks,
Nada, nada, nada.
and also their returns have improved. There you go.
That was-
Commentator's curse. Their returns have improved into the net, but they're not leaving their opponents as many easy shots as they did in the first set.
Vamos, Ale.
Because obviously it's just not enough defending. Yeah, you've got to defend with good shots. That's a good lob, for
Just
example.
in.
And an even better return. Excellent. That's it. That's the kind of paddle they should be
34.
playing.
Yeah, yeah. Really aggressive this time. Marina Lobo.
3 excellent shots for the winner.
So 2 break points.
Atrás, atrás.
You wait to the cheer from the
Oh, yeah.
Cancun Waves bench if they win this point.
Mucho, Sofi, mucho.
Trying to wave that one out, Alonso. Didn't go.
Atrás, aquí vienen.
Gets there. The tip of the racket.
Atrás, atrás, revés. ¿Dónde?
Oh, good shot. Well played.
Deuce, golden point.
Golden point. Still the break point, though.
Not had much joy in golden points. Let's see if they can win this one and tie this second set 4-4.
Marina Lobo to receive.
I mean, this has probably been the roughest spell of the game for Martita
They've had to
and Alonso.
they've had to fight for every point,
Hold.
especially on their own serves. In fact, they've struggled actually to get anywhere near breaking in the last few games, and have had to work for every point on their own serve. Something tells me this might be quite a long rally as well.
That'll be over now then.
Commentator's curse.
Or maybe they might hear you, Paul. We have the longest rally of the match so far, on one of the biggest points of the match so far. They heard you, Paul.
They have it.
Oh, it was dipping, but not dipping fast enough.
Las Vegas Smash.
And in the end, it is a mistake. It's a mistake.
It's a massive, massive point, that, isn't it? And
That would go
as you
down
say,
as
it
an
was
unforced error.
just going for it that little bit too much. But she judges it well, doesn't she, as well? Because the temptation must have been there too.
Tough one to call, though.
Mm.
Because it's one of those ones, if you hit it first time, you're in a better position than if you allow it to go past you. Oh, taking a lot of time here about this opening serve. Serving to stay in the match.
Does well to control that angle.
In the end, that fence helping. Lifted the ball up towards Marta. Good smash winner.
Yep. Once again, worked the point really hard.
15 love.
Love.
Well played. Marina Lobo and Sophia Saiz. Had they have held their nerve better on those golden points, they all wouldn't have taken this set already.
Just do we adjust there, Marta?
Not seen one of those smashes for a while there. Marta did that. And that's credit to Marina Lobo and Sophia
No,
Saiz.
it's just they've not given them anything to hit. Good serve as well, put her really in the corner there. And force Marta there with that lob. Important. Where would that point be? 30 all, and she does a little dance of
What's
frustration.
that Woody Allen film when the ring hits the top of the, you know, doesn't drop into the Thames? Oh, God. It's like one of those ones, it just kind of waited, yes, no, yes, no.
Not much point, no. That was not a comedy. Oh, and again against the roof. Oh, man. Part of me thinks
it's only happened twice.
Yeah.
And it's happened twice in this match.
Part of me thinks you should play a let in that sort of situation, but
then again, if you were really struggling, you just whack it, send it up onto
unless
the.
you do it clearly deliberately.
You would as well. Every point, do you imagine? Let.
Serve up to the net. Yeah, you could see that, couldn't you?
That was, I mean, if you're watching that at home, you would have seen that as well. The fact that somebody went across for a shot that was probably theirs, ended up not being yours,
split.
and then you were out of position.
Very quickly, goal point, break point, match point. Anything could happen.
Decent delivery. How's it look? Really clever. She allowed it to go past her and then stay at the net.
Defending for
They're defending
their
really
lives,
well.
which in paddle terms is
Try and take over the point.
well played, really well played. Kept calm, waited for it,
Game
for it.
Cancun Waves.
So they live again.
Smash lead 5 games to 4.
Just moves inside a tiny bit, doesn't she, there, Alonso?
Big, big point.
Why, it would have been game
Live
over.
and kicking still.
Game, set, and match it would have been, wouldn't it?
Well, it's Marta Ortega who's going to serve for the match. They've got to put behind them that missed match point. Focus on this service game. They can still celebrate a straight set win in this tie.
¿Dónde ganamos los últimos 8 puntos? ¿Por dónde lo ganamos?
Por Alejandra. Sí que es.
Marta ahora es cuando mejor juega, o sea, con la presión va muy bien. La otra chica en estos puntos.
I've heard of the kiss cam before, but these cams are like...
Yeah, it's sort of like the scary AI cam, isn't it?
Pero hacerla golear y otra vez para que hacemos el 1 y 1. La hacemos golear y sí, sí, ahí.
Time.
Okay, well. Marta Ortega serving for the match. Serving to give the Las Vegas Smash 2-0 over the Cancun Waves. They've been made to work for every point. Second set.
Love 15.
Not that point.
No, that one.
Bit of noise there.
Quiet, please. Silence, please.
Outside, it's not actually from inside the arena. Somebody's left a door open. And the noise is drifting in from the refreshments area. There you go. Silence. Thank you.
Play. That's a good shot. Forced them deep. Oh, once again it was
Marina was there,
15 all.
tentatively, tantalisingly close, wasn't it?
but she was well positioned.
Yeah, yeah. Just hit it flat.
But it's a really tough shot to execute because you kind of track the ball, and then when you go to hit the shot, you realise that you reacted a millisecond too late and it's just out of reach.
That's cleverly disguised that from Alonso. Oof, hits the net. 30-15.
Oh, quick pit stop. It's been a tough game. It's been some long rallies.
Yeah, yeah. Especially in the second set.
They've improved so much, Lobo and Saiz,
Time.
in this second set.
Little shrug there from Sophia Saiz.
Oh, good serve. That's a good serve.
40-15.
She looks down. It didn't really bounce right. happens sometimes, even on the best playing surfaces.
It's happened a little bit on that side of the court. And that,
Is
ladies and gentlemen,
brilliant.
is
Great way to end the match.
For Rodriguez
it.
smash, they won
6-2,
in
6-4 in
6-2,
1 hour and
6-4.
20 minutes. Las Vegas smash. Well, really had to work hard there, didn't they, against Cancun. Full credit to Marina, Lobo and Sophia Saiz, but in the end, Marta, Ortega and Alejandra Alonso just had a little bit too much for them. I think probably it was the way, what really was decisive was the way they ran away with the first set.
Yeah, that first set, they took a while to find their feet. They were tentative. I think they didn't want to make too many mistakes, and sometimes when you try not to make too many mistakes, you end up making more mistakes, and you gift your opponents some easier shots. And credit, though, how they improved in the second set. I would love to have heard what the coach was saying to his players, because we saw a change, and we saw that in the first few points, how they were suddenly attacking, getting to the net. Marina was, you know, there was a great, I think my favorite point was the 3 shots. Great ground shot, great approach volley, and then that smash winner. So I think there are lots of positives for them to take.
Yep,
it is a loss,
into
but
tomorrow.
you can still learn from the defeat.
Tomorrow I said they'll be playing, I think it's Houston they play tomorrow, isn't it? The Polar Bears, so it could be a very close match, I think. Well, in a moment or two we will hear from Marta and Alejandra.
Well, here they are. They're about to be interviewed by our colleagues.
And then we'll have a couple of highlights of this, and we'll be back.
We'll get a quick coffee, something nice and warm.
Yeah. Okay. Here are our people pitch
Well,
side.
it's been a great game, and it's time to speak with the winners to talk about what they feel, how they feel about this game, and it was kind of hard.
Enhorabuena para Martita Ortega, Alejandra Alonso. Bueno, chicas, acostumbradas ya a jugar de memoria, ya lo hicisteis el año pasado, tuvisteis muy buen resultado en Miami y este año queréis repetir también.
Sí, venimos con muchas ganas, es un torneo que nos gusta mucho, yo creo que los jugadores siempre lo decimos, vamos a apoyar este formato por equipos porque nos divierte un montón. Y bueno, con Ale es verdad que ya nos conocemos y bueno, a las contrarias al final también, son pareja de Premier y nada, muy contentas la verdad de estar aquí. Diferentes condiciones al año pasado, pero muy bien.
Ale, esta unión que nació el año pasado en Miami continúa otro año más aquí. Sensaciones en este primer partido que ganáis. Puede parecer que el resultado ha sido cómodo, pero el partido ha sido luchado y además habéis jugado muy bien. Enhorabuena.
Sí, la verdad que estoy muy feliz de estar otra vez aquí en la PPL. Creo que, como ha dicho Martita, es un evento que los jugadores lo disfrutamos un montón porque nos gusta jugar por equipos. Y sí, como dices tú, enfrente teníamos una gran pareja. Marina y Sophia son 2 grandes jugadoras, así que nada, nosotras felices de sumar y nada, ahora animar al equipo.
Well, they played against a great couple, so the rival was very hard. But against last season, yes, the format changed a little bit, but they knew each other, so that was kind of important because let's remember that they change normally against what they do and how they train during the season.
Pues enhorabuena para Martita Ortega, para Alejandra Alonso. No se mueva nadie, que viene el partido de los chicos entre estos 2 mismos equipos. Hasta ahora.